What's going on, Slot Car family? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. This is MP Slot Car Space. I'm Massimo, and today we're here for the second semifinals where we have the USA taking on Great Britain. These two just faced off recently in round 10 of the group stage where the USA thrashed Great Britain 3-0. Will it be a repeat today, or will Great Britain get some revenge? All is to play for today. One of these teams will go to the finals to face off against Germany. Here's a look at today's starting lineup, starting with Team USA. They'll be starting things off with their Corvette, the C8R, followed up by the Dodge Charger 500, one of their fastest cars in the fleet. And they'll be ending things off today with their Ford GT. And here's a look at all three starters for Team USA. Let's take a look at Team Great Britain. They'll be leading off with their Aston Martin Vantage, followed up by their McLaren 720S. And last but not least will be their other Aston Martin Vantage, the Canary Yellow one. This is your Team Great Britain starting lineup. Let's get to the starting grid for the lights.
Go.
And it's lights out and away we go for the second semifinal. And the Americans are starting off the semifinal, keeping things nice and neat on their first lap here, getting a time on the board, and it's a 6.7. Great benchmark by the Corvette. Going around for lap 2, purple in sector 1. Sector 2, not purple, but close to the line. It's another improvement, a 6.6. What can you get on this final lap here? Sector 1, not an improvement. Sector 2, again, no improvement. And to the line, it's another 6.7, but they do sit at 6.626. That's not going to be an easy time for the Aston Martin to beat, but let's see what they can do. Never say never. This Corvette's been impressive ever since being subbed into the tournament. But let's get to the line for Great Britain's first attempt here. Can this Aston Martin hit back against the Americans and take a point? Going around for lap 1 here, keeping things nice and clean. Going around to the final corner and to the line, and it's a 7.1. They need to find a lot more time than that. Sector 1, an improvement, but not purple. Sector 2, another improvement to the line, and they rolled it. They didn't roll it, but they lost it. They dropped the back end there, as you can see in the replay here. Stepped out a little bit too wide, rolled on its side, and came to a halt. Not the start Great Britain wanted there at all. So round 1, a little anticlimactic, but the US do take a 1-0 lead, and it's the Americans now with 1 foot in the finals. Great Britain has to hit back in this round. This is a crucial round to keep their tournament hopes alive. This Dodge has been pretty consistent all tournament.
3,
here come the lights.
2, 1, go.
And it's lights out, and away we go. Off go the Americans for their second attempt in this race. Going around for lap 1. Like I said, this Dodge has been pretty quick all tournament to the line, and it's a 6.9. Good benchmark. What can they do on lap 2 here? Purple in sector 1. Sector 2, another purple to the line. And it's a 6.7. Great improvement there. How's this final lap looking? Purple in sector 1. Purple in sector 2 to the line. Another purple, and it's a 6.577. That's a very, very good time. That is really putting the pressure on the British and this McLaren 720S. Here they come to the line.
Go.
And it's lights out, and away we go. Off go the British. They need to respond here, or they're out of this tournament. Going around for lap 1. Pretty decent sector times to the line. It's a 6.9. Good first lap here. Sector 1, not a purple. Sector 2 is looking pretty good. Purple in sector 2 to the line. They're going to do it, and they've done it. A 6.4. They make it 1-1 now, and they're making this a race. To the line on the final lap, and they prove again there. Wow, a 6.2. Amazing lap time there by the McLaren 720S, and they pull up on the hairpin to get a standing ovation. Trying to get the crowd going here. They're still alive. There's still a chance. 1-1 goes down to this final round now. The lights are off. The floodlights are on. What will happen in this race? Who will go to the final and who will be going home? It's going to be Ford versus Aston Martin. And you have to say the Ford's looking pretty good right about now. That Aston Martin in round 1, the green version of it, went off the rails and only set 1 timed lap. Here come the lights for the final round in this race. Lights out, and away we go. Off go the Americans and their Ford GT. Coming around the hairpin for lap 1, keeping things nice and clean, and to the line, it's a 7.0. We know this Ford GT has more time in it. Going around for lap 2, not setting any purples, and to the line, it's a 7.1. What's going on here? They need to find more than that. Going around, purple sector 1, purple sector 2, to the line, it's 6.8. That's more like it. That's a pretty decent time. What can the Aston Martin do to respond to that? That is a time that the Aston can compete with. It's all going to come down to this final run. Which one of these two teams will join Germany in the finals? Here comes the Aston Martin to line up on the grid for the final time in this race. Here come the lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Off go Great Britain. Can they do anything here to advance to the finals? Going around for lap 1. Going to the final corner, to the line. It's a 7.2. They need to find more than that. Sector 1, purple. Sector 2, oh no, they go sideways on the hairpin and get stuck there. This is going to be a bad lap. They have it all to play for on this final lap. They got to give it everything they got here. Going around the hairpin. They get sideways in the hairpin again too. Sideways in the final corner and to the line. Oh my goodness, they almost did it. A 6.9, that was dangerously close. There was nothing in it in the end there. They were identical on that final run. They gave it their all and just fell short. It's the Americans that will be going to the finals to face off against Germany. But look at that last round, how close it came in the end there. So it is the Americans advancing to the finals where they will face Germany. And then we will have our first ever champion crowned in this MP Slot Car World Cup. The British are out, but they gave it their all. The Americans march on to the finals. I hope you all enjoyed this race. If you can, please smash that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. This has been MP Slot Car Space. I'm Massimo, and I will catch you all very soon. Take care. Ciao.